What's going on, fellow zombies? Are we live yet? Are we awake yet? And are we terrified of things to come in our lives? However, I might be saying something that'll... It may or may not upset a few people, or I may be saying it's about time, about certain things to be done in taking care of a human body. Changes of behavior so rapidly, drastically, and terrifyingly. That's a lot of leaves. But I am facing mortal terror created a long time ago in the form fear and phobia, developed as a self-protection method of keeping me away from the things that people would have to go through and they would have no choice. That's a lot of people will be looking at it as inconvenience, but other people would have no choice but to look at it. If they're type 1, they had no choice. But if it's a type 2, there was always a choice. And the choice was made a long time ago, and the result is the fear and phobia to be battled with while I'm trying to maintain health. You have no idea what the hell I'm talking about unless you happen to hear about type 1 or type 2, and then you'd know. My family line, my genetics, are subjugated to type 2. I'm not quite sure about type 1. But it means constant testing of the blood with the very sharp instruments I rallied against my whole life because I had been used as a pincushion. But for those who are suffering through the type 1 and type 2, somewhere, somehow, they developed the mental shields that I never had to get past the pain and to get on with things that matter the most, maintaining their life. And I'm saying this because my own damn fear, my own damn phobia, my own mistakes are coming back to haunt me. I'm 390 plus. Through errors of judgment, I had put myself into a situation where I have endangered my health. And now I have to go through the painful route of trying to stabilize it so I don't go uneasily in the night. Instead of going out with a heart attack or a stroke, maybe there should be something else I should have been gone after. But my family line, strokes and heart attacks and other conditions. Blindness, neuropathy, gangrene. Things I've heard a long time ago and never thought it would happen, but it's happening now. In my own lifetime, my own time, right now as it is. Or I have to be among of many who made the decisions poorly, or sometimes decisions were already made that they never had a choice. And for me personally, because of those decisions and laughing things off, not taking him seriously enough, is this a proper wake-up call for me to be? I received a phone call from my primary care physician's office, and working with a diabetic case manager now. The initial intake was asking about my lifestyle. I'm the perfect candidate for stroking out and having a heart attack. Mind you, I had heart surgery at the age of 4 years old. That could have given me the major clue right there to take care of myself. I didn't. I did enjoy eating foods. Certain types of food. Or getting addicted to a hell of a lot of sugar in my life. To where that particular addiction has gotten me to the point of maintaining my blood. Hopefully through diet. And avoiding the insulin shots as much as possible. I hate needles with a passion. I never wanted to put myself through this kind of condition. This level of fear and terror that I avoided like the plague. Although the instruments may have tried to save my life, as long as I've got life left, I had put myself in this situation. Limited life as it is, but it's still precious enough where I have to either fight my way through pain just to continue living on, and then after that, I don't know. I am surrounded by things that would put me through either a coronary because of what I'm going through right now, stroking out, what I feared most was losing my brain. Because I had seen my grandmother go through that. I had seen my brother go through it. I'd seen my mother go through it. After the age of 60, that's when all the bad stuff happened to my brother. He too had strokes, but he was also prone to angina, or in other words, little mini heart attacks. My mother was giving up on life when a lot of people, a lot of friends and families, loved ones, gone. Not by geographic, but by death. Took her out left and right. But she willed herself to die. I have been mourning for a long while. But after hearing about the damn needles, I'm not trying to force myself to death at this point over here. I'm trying to force myself away from the damn needles. Shortly this week, I'll be going over for more wound care and picking up the very first packages of the instruments It may be ridiculous to do, but I am terrified beyond terror. And I have to go through this shit. Because I put myself through this shit. It's not just being genetically disposed of being diabetic. It's not taking care of myself properly. Diet and exercise. I wait for my foot to heal up so I can try doing some exercises if I have to walk if necessary. And I mean walk. one thing to talk about, it's another thing to do the action. I used to walk a long time ago as a kid, and as a young adult, and at times as an older adult. I still would need to do that all over again if to maintain a sugar level that's not going to kill me. But how I'm feeling right now, I'm scared shitless enough as it is. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4 drinks that'll put me through a diabetic coma. If taken at the same damn time, and I wanted it at that moment. Might as well put a poison label on it. The only good thing to drink is maybe water. I did this to myself, guys. It's not being terrified by the diabetic name or the condition or how people would go out. I'm terrified of the damn testing I had to go through and the needle exposure on a constant basis. Incredible to you, incredulous as it may seem, but to me, I have built a lifetime not liking, hating, dreading, fearing sharp needles, sharpened pieces of metal going into my skin, rattling the damn nervous system to the point where I feel the pain and I'm saying, ouch. It's one thing going over to a laboratory to get my arm stabbed. I just wait for the painful sensation of metal piercing the skin and entering the body, contacting the blood vessel and piercing it, and either sucking out something or something going into it. But either way, he's got to pierce the skin and the sensory inputs, which tells the brain you have been invaded by something utterly painful. Without even realizing that there may be some preventative measures to save a life. But no, it's the painful intrusions I had built this mania against. I turned myself into a manic mania. I'm yelling at myself on camera. I'm yelling at myself to myself. Blaming myself for the shit I put myself through. Kicking my ass and telling myself I knew better. I had seen people die from this damn shit. It's bad enough somebody was dying from cancer. And I lost a good friend. I lose my brother through what he was going through. A lot of heart issues. But then diabetes took its toll on him, didn't it? And also my mama. My big brother had the many strokes in his head. Blood vessels. Having issues. Where he couldn't speak correctly. Or communicate effectively. Or even move effectively. I had to take care of him. I had to take care of Ma when David was still alive and able to do things, and Ma was alive. Growing up as a teenager, I'd seen my grandmother slowly die from a stroke. Didn't realize that she was diabetic and didn't realize what a toll it took on her. I ended up dealing with a great aunt with a heart issue. She had to have a pacemaker, and she still died of a heart attack. I am surrounded by it, and it still affects me. How is it not supposed to? How was it not supposed to? And yet here I am doing this monologue, this diatribe of the things I had put myself through, and how much fear I've got over it. How much fear and power it has over me. That I really screwed up my life. How am I not supposed to deal with it? I don't know, and I don't have the information to tell you. I don't know. But this is what's happening. This is what's happening.